Hold up. The Malê Revolt of 1835 stands as one of the most remarkable uprisings in Brazilian history, an event that exposed the simmering tensions beneath the glittering facade of Salvador de Bahia's colonial society. Sparked by free African Muslims, known as Malays, this rebellion was not merely a desperate bid for freedom. It was a calculated stand for faith, dignity, and identity in a land that denied all three. By the early 19th century, Salvador had become home to tens of thousands of Africans, Yoruba, Hausa, and Nego among them, many of whom were literate in Arabic and practiced Islam. Their shared faith offered more than prayers. It was an unbreakable bond in a world designed to strip them of their community. The Malays, disciplined and organized, began planning a rebellion during Ramadan, seeing it as both divine timing and tactical symbolism. The uprising was scheduled for the night of January 24, 1835. The conspirators, mostly but including a few freedmen, stitched amulets with Quranic verses for protection to face their oppressors. Their goal was daring, but yet clear: topple the white ruling class, free all African captives, and establish an Islamic order in Bahia. However, history often proves that secrecy is the first casualty of a revolution. Word of the plot leaked to authorities when a house servant overheard her husband's whispers and alerted authorities, an act that might have changed Brazilians' history overnight. Still, the Malays pressed on, rallying hundreds of men through the streets of Salvador. For a few blazing hours, the city trembled as these people defied their masters and shouted verses of resistance. Yet the revolt was swiftly crushed by government troops and military personnel. Over 70 Malays were deleted, and hundreds more were arrested and treated horribly. Those who survived faced even harsher restrictions on African cultural expressions and Muslim worship. The Brazilian elite, terrified by the scale of the revolt, launched crackdowns and sought to erase the presence of Islam from the population. But here's the twist: though the revolt failed militarily, it succeeded in shaping Brazil's society and its conversations about slavery. The uprising forced the nation to confront the uncomfortable truth that these people were not merely mindless laborers, but thinkers and believers with visions of freedom as sophisticated as any European revolutionary. Today, historians recognize the Malê Revolt as a landmark of Afro-Brazilian resistance, one that has connected African spiritual traditions to the freedom struggles of the Americas.